Hello everybody, welcome to the Bad Bookers Wrestling Podcast. My name is Jack and tonight we are going to review NXT, which has just happened. Once again, it was an alright NXT. They always do well over there, don't they? They're good lads over there. We started off the night with a lengthy promo from two superstars that are going to start a feud, I guess you can put it like that. And it's a feud I'm looking forward to, and I think most people were looking forward to as well. Ricochet and Velveteen Dream. Basically, both of them were just putting themselves over, saying how good they were, saying that it was their show. Ricochet said to Dream that he was going to take his show and take his spotlight. Yeah, it was good. It sets up the feud. Can't wait for it. It's going to be a good feud. There was something I've not written down. The ending. Dream said that anything that Ricochet do, he could do better. And Ricochet said, prove it then. Dream turned around, took his jewellery off, and then went to run at Ricochet and fell over. And Ricochet just winked at him. Dream walked off, and yeah, it was a decent promo from both of them. It served a purpose, obviously, in starting the feud. So I don't know when the next takeover is. Does Money in the Bank have a takeover? I doubt it. I assume the next one's SummerSlam. Please prove me wrong, but I'm not too sure. Next up, we had EC3's television match debut against Raul Mendoza, who looks set to go 205 Live whenever he gets sent over there. He looked alright in this match, but it was all about EC3, and he won comfortably. And I was just thinking, who's EC3's first feud going to be against? I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a Cassius Ono or something like that. Cassius Ono's, like I said before, is the Dolph Ziggler of NXT. Safe pair of hands, can easily put someone over. That's the only credible man I can think of at the moment, unless EC3 just faces people that he's definitely going to beat. Yeah, not too sure as of yet. We then had a match between Dakota Kai and Vanessa Bourne, which Dakota Kai won, but as soon as she won, Shayna Baszler's music hit and she came out. Obviously, if you don't know the storyline, Dakota Kai is basically terrified of Shayna Baszler. As soon as the music hit, you could see her face dropped. She was terrified. She sold it really well, the whole storyline that they've been having. Shayna got into the ring. What's her name? Dakota Kai was against the turnbuckles, trying to like shield her face. Shayna then put Vanessa Bourne into her finisher. Can't remember what it's called for the life. They did say about 12 times, and I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. But she put the finisher on Bourne, but she never took her eyes on Dakota Kai, which was really good. Dakota Kai ran off basically. They then did an interview with Dakota Kai, and Shayna Baszler found them, walked up to them, basically just making Dakota Kai uncomfortable, I guess, being a classic heel. And then Shayna walked off, and all you heard was laughing. And in the background, in the darkness, we saw our first glimpse in a while of Nikki Cross. So I don't know if Nikki Cross is going to get put into this feud. I say feud. I'm pretty sure that Dakota Kai and Shayna are going to team up, but in a way that Shayna's going to make Dakota Kai do all her dirty work, basically. And then that will build Dakota Kai up, and then as soon as she's ready, I guess, she can go straight into her. She can turn on Shayna, turn proper babyface, and go for the NXT Women's title. That's how I would book it anyway. But Nikki Cross adds an interesting little segment into it. So yeah, it was all alright. It all sets story off, doesn't it? After that, we had the War Raiders, War Machine, versus Heavy Machinery. Simple win for War Raiders. They're not going to lose anytime soon, I don't think. Who did they face last week? It was that the team that broke up, Moss and I can't remember his name, the Italian name. So I don't know who they're going to face next. I assume maybe someone like Street Profits or TM61 maybe, because they can't go into a tag title picture, because obviously Undisputed Era are locked up in this feud with Pete Dunne and, well, at the moment, Lorcan and Birch, who they had a promo, Lorcan, Birch and Pete Dunne. Basically, they were ripping into Pete Dunne, saying they didn't like him, but they had a mutual enemy. And Pete Dunne agreed, and they're going to have a match next week, Undisputed Era and those three, Pete Dunne, Lorcan and Birch. Pete Dunne never learns. He just come out of a tag team with someone that's turned his back on him. These two are probably going to turn their back on him as well. Never going to learn that, lad. But I'm just waiting for British Strong Style to come in, or the rest of them, in Tyler Bate and Trent Seven. Whether Tyler Bate's fit yet, I don't know, because I know he's injured. But yeah, that's why War Raiders can't go into that feud as of yet. So they'll probably run through the whole tag division. They'll probably have a match against TM61 in a few weeks' time, and then have another match against Street Profits in a few weeks' time. Street Profits done a promo saying now we're going to go for the tag team titles. So we'd probably see a #1 contenders match at some time between War Raiders and Street Profits, but War Raiders will win. It would... I think they do a superstar shake-up, or at least call people up from NXT after SummerSlam. Would it be too early for Undisputed Era to go up? I would say no, because they're all great. But storyline-wise, because you'll have to get all the titles off them, maybe. Not too sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. But then the last match of the night, the main event, Tommaso Ciampa versus Cassius Ohno. This was a good match. It's going to be a good match. It's got Ciampa in. It's got Chris Hero in. They're two very, very good wrestlers. Ciampa's got something wrong with his eye. It's proper black. He looks like he's got a contact lens in, which makes his whole eye black. And he just looks more and more like evil per day. Incredible man. Incredible man. Ciampa won. Obviously, he's not going to lose on NXT TV. He probably... I'm going to put my neck on the line. I'm going to say that Ciampa's not going to lose now until he gets called up to the main roster. Because if Gargano and Ciampa have another match, Ciampa's going to win. 100% Ciampa's going to win. And then I said at their TakeOver New Orleans match that Ciampa would win. We won't see Johnny Gargano for about 6 months. And then Ciampa would get called up, win a title, say he wins the US title or something like that. And then out of nowhere, Johnny Gargano would come up and they'd have a feud for the US title, which Gargano would win. I reckon they're going to do that in the next time they fight, at the next TakeOver maybe, not too sure. But yeah, both men looked incredibly strong in this match. And after the match, Ciampa got some more heat on him as he attacked Cassius with his knee brace. Did the same knee brace to the face that Gargano did to him. And yeah, it was good. It was good. It's weird because obviously everything that's happening with the main roster at the moment, with Backlash just happening, you kind of don't trust them with anyone, any of the good talent in NXT. But I can't wait until Gargano, Ciampa and that lot move up to the main roster. But can you trust like Road Dogg and people like that to book them right? Probably not. But yeah, that was NXT, another good show. And it always is, isn't it? Like I said, I don't know when the next TakeOver is. I assume it's SummerSlam weekend. It's going to be good. It's always good, isn't it? It's NXT TakeOver. It's always good. But anyway, I'll do my admin now. Please like the video. Please leave a comment if you've got any questions. We're recording the podcast tomorrow or today. Is it Thursday? We're recording the podcast later on today. If you have any questions for us, please leave them down in the comments below, or tweet us at BadBookersWP. We obviously all want to talk about Backlash. I know Matt and Smoothman have got massive rants incoming about Backlash. Like most people, I mean, I've got my, I'm kind of done with it. Like, I don't care, it's gone now. Concentrate on Money in the Bank, because that cannot be worse than Backlash. But yeah, please please subscribe if you're new around here as well. And I won't see you again now until Monday Night Raw. And I'm not going to do a review of SmackDown next week, because SmackDown's in London, England, and I have got tickets for it, so I'm going to go there. I'll probably do some kind of vlog and put it on the channel instead of like a live stream review. So that should be good fun. That should be good fun. But anyway, like, subscribe, leave questions down below, and I shall see you again next Monday for Monday Night Raw. Thank you and goodbye.